Okay, so I'm Grasswalker. Hello and welcome back to Gwent. We're going to be playing Skellige Queensguard. So first of all, one of the priestesses can go. Oh my god. Alright, we don't need all of these Queensguards. I also don't want a load of shield maidens because they're also useless. Especially in round 1 and also kind of in round 2 they're not very good. Like, ideally you have in the final round just this huge combo of shield maidens, but we had no choice in our mulligan due to a ridiculous amount of Queensguards. I like this guy. Although his artwork is glitched. If you see the oh, I got the wrong guy. This chain just disappears. It just goes from somewhere to nowhere. It's... rip.
Please wait, Your Excellency. I'm falling behind.
Alright, so he's going to be playing that like generic spy Nilfgaard deck that has infiltrated the entire world. We're going to throw the bear down early, so it starts racking up damage because it's worth 4 plus 1 for each thing that it zaps. It also means he can't just throw his leader down. The fact that he emissaried on turn 1 means he's probably not playing the golems. Oh wow. Because normally you don't want to emissary immediately, because you risk picking up a golem.
Now, how did that?
Oh wow, here comes the bullshit. See, even with a bear to try and prevent the bullshit, it's still, like... he's just made like a 20-point swing out of nowhere. So what are our options here? We can throw some stuff into our graveyard. We could Hjalmar here, and then play Drought, and then he really starts to bleed. We'll probably win the round 2 cards down, but that's fine.
That was not in the spell books.
Oh wow, that's really good for us. It got rid of his clear weather card, so that when we do this, there's nothing to clear. 11 points down, so if he passes now, we win the round even Stevens.
Now, how did that incantation go?
The bear's slowly bleeding everything else he plays. There's nothing to resurrect. It wouldn't matter, because the bear kills it as soon as it resurrects something. Big option here. Could zap one of these dudes so it stops growing for a bit, or it's slightly less grown. We could Bran here. We don't have a lot on the field. I'm going to put that there in case of Skellige Storm. But we want to get rid of the Queensguards and Ceres. And it's just a small play because all of his field's bleeding, so we don't have to make big plays. He's more likely to pass the bigger of a play we make. We've got 2 dead cards in these shield maidens. Ooh, there's Clear Skies. That's big. It doesn't feel bad to zap that.
No! All together!
Same amount of cards, we're ahead. Oh, our cards are overlapping slightly, that's cute. CDPR, fix that please. They're doing a developer stream this upcoming Sunday, Monday, something like that. Alright, so he's 10 points ahead. We can buff our graveyard. Wow, that's a big swing. We have the Queensguards worth 14, 17, and we're 19 behind. So not like not like irreparable damage, but it's not looking good. Especially since one of our cards is this shitty shield maiden. This is worth 10, so we could chuck this down now. Your base strength is 3, so we can delete this from the game because I never want to see that card again. Nilfgaard doesn't have anything that revives silvers inherently, but I'm scared of it. He's not building up on a single thing, so he doesn't have any resilience in this deck. but he's far enough ahead that Queensguard is 17, that's 7, so we'll zap this. Because he should be more inclined to pass than not.
I shall be your eyes, my lord.
I wonder what that is to make him think so hard. Right, 8 behind. I really don't want to play either of these cards, so this Queensguard is kind of our last ditch attempt to have anything.
I strive above all to be just.
Oh, it's still ahead. We'll see what he uses to win the round with, but he spunked all of his
The
golds.
Nordling's hatred for us will never wane.
He's damaged my base strength like a lot. Queensguard is way worse right now. We have to mulligan that because there's nothing in the deck for it to drag out. Alright, so he won the first round with a card, which is a good outcome for him, but I think we should be okay. Those are some pretty bad draws, boys. This is only worth 6. We get rid of this. It's awful. Decoy. So I can play a priestess and revive 2 things. Damage a unit by 5. Okay, so my only way to win this round off of like keeping it equal is this.
But she brooks no insult.
So bring back Queensguard, brings the other one back, Ceres pops onto the field.
Needs a good slapping.
We're ahead by 9, and we're still ahead on cards. Our hope is to go into the final round keeping the 1 card advantage that he gave us. His deck only has 2 cards, so he's got a 3rd chance to draw Ciri, who'll be worth 15. We want to draw another Priestess to bring back Queensguards. Is our hope here. Because Decoy doesn't really do anything for us. Because if we think about it, Decoy lets us pick up Holger and then hit another unit for 5. So it's worth 8 points. We really don't want a bear or the skirmishers though. So I think we'll just keep it. We'll rag him. And watch his field start bleeding. Oh, wow. Assuming he has that and Ciri, we've just lost. I think we've just lost anyway.
Not you again.
So let's spawn a bear, boys. The bear will die to this, but
You talked enough.
yeah, that and Ciri and all this can do is hit our own card for 7. We've lost, boys. Good game, man. That was a sick deck. He had a really good round 3 combo. I don't think there's any way for us to win round 1 though, because of how far behind we were, having all of the useless shield maidens and a priestess with no targets. But that was a good little game. I quite liked that. It was good.